All halal la Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Waha, Raha, Kwadash. All praises and glory go to you, Lord. Double honors and respect go to our apostles, bishops, elders, and teachers, the men of Great Millstone. To you I say Shalom. Salutations to the hopeful elect of Shabbalam Raya. And we're about to look at the state of America, Babylon the Great, the status in these latter days. All right. The people are sick. They're mourning. All right. Before I show you the clip, this is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And the people are mourning as we speak. Let's take a look at the video and come back with some commentary afterwards. It's almost as though we're looking at an episode of The Walking Dead, man. All right. The people are all broken, downtrodden, all right, homeless, on all manner of drugs, all right, all different ailments. How many wheelchairs did you count throughout all of this? And see, because the Lord is no respecter of persons, people are out here getting judgment daily, okay? And yet you have this devil just ruling right now, like he's not the author of all of this grief that you're witnessing, all right? And it's time for them to be taken out of rulership, period, point blank. As for the people out here going through these things, they have no idea. They don't understand. This is why we are here in Psalms chapter 82. I'll begin at verse 2. It says, "How long will ye judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah." And as it states in Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. All right? Esau, Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white race. All right? The devil that the Bible speaks of. All right? And his rulership has been nothing but wickedness, man. Polluting the air, the water, the soil, the wildlife, the fish, and the people. All right? This perverse spirit that is going throughout all the earth that was sent forth at the behest of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai at the age of this man's rulership, this man being Esau, Edom. Verse 3, defend the poor and the fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and needy. Right. And this will happen when the sons of the Heavenly Father, Yasha Allah, are in rulership under Yahweh Shai. We will do right and defend the poor and fatherless, all right, to give justice to the afflicted and needy. But under this wicked-ass society, under this wicked-ass rulership, you see what they give. They give more grief. They give more affliction, all right? They don't defend the poor or the fatherless. They cast them out as prey. Verse 4, deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked. And again, Job 9:24 says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. All right. This is Esau, Edom. This is the fruits of their rulership. All right. As for the people on the screen, verse 5, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Why? Because the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and North American Indians, are not in rulership under Yahweh Shai, man. And until Yahweh Shai comes and establishes his government, all the foundations of the earth are going to continue to remain out of course. All right, upside down, in shambles, in disarray, in chaos. All right. This is Matthew chapter 24, and I'll scroll down to verse 20. These words are in red. This is Yahweh Shai speaking, and this is speaking to the great tribulation that, as far as I'm concerned, has already began. All right. You got people losing their jobs, their homes, their dignity. They're on drugs. They're riddled with diseases and viruses, organ failures of all manner and kinds. And this looks like an attack on all flesh to me. But let's get it here. Matthew 24:20. But I pray ye that your flight be not in winter, neither on the Sabbath day. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. All right. This is the beginning of great tribulation. And this video is old. Things have already gotten far worse. You have a government that has outlawed homelessness. And these people on the screen that you just witnessed They're going to be corralled into these concentration camps and prisons, all right? They're going to be criminalized for not having anywhere to live. And we know how that's going to end, all right? They're going to go through great tribulation here very soon under this government. But again, Yahushua already foretold that there will be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. Huh? You're talking about extinction level event. All right? Extinction level event. All right? No flesh saved. If the Lord doesn't shorten these days and come back and crack these skies open soon, there shall be no flesh left saved. All right? This is the determination of our enemy against us, against the tribes, against the inhabitants of the world. All right? Which is why it says in Revelations 12:12, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil have come down unto you having great wrath. Okay? 22 again, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, the elect of the nation of Israel, their remnant, those days shall be shortened. All right? This is Psalms chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices they have imagined. Right. And we always go into it, but for edification, we'll go into it again. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Huh? He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where? Salakia. If not, where and who is he? Right. So right now, the poor are suffering at the hands of the wicked. The wicked being Esau, Edom. All right. The so-called self-proclaimed white race. The elite banking families of the earth who have taken all the resources for themselves, all the wealth for themselves, and left you poor, undefended. All right? Created these devices to afflict you even further. All right? But his time is about up. This is why he is unfit for rulership. This is why it says, and we'll get it now. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9. This is why it says, for Esau is the end of the world. And looking at the video, it looks like the end, man. All right? Looks like an episode of The Walking Dead. For Esau, the so-called self-proclaimed white man, is the end of the world. He will be in rulership at the end of this age. It continues to say, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And Jacob are you 12 tribes. Moreover, the elect of this nation, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and North American Indians. All right? And some confusion of face. Man, hopefully this has been a good look into what Esau's rulership has produced. All right? It has produced what looks like an episode of The Walking Dead. These people are zombies. All right? They are dead in sin and trespasses. And therefore, it's time for new rulership. Shalom.